you gotta throw the cut up meat.
Yeah, so you can show
the pork.
The cut meat right there.
So we cut it up from this.
That's the leftover.
Well, that's the kind of leftovers. Not, you don't want to throw that in there actually, but you pretty much cut the meat off from the pig, put it into like this, and you throw it into the meat grinder. But then you'll have to throw this back into the grinder. So after we have one batch made, not a batch, but one time through the grinder, and now we still have to do this and that, and then we throw that into that. A lot of grinding to do, and it's not easy work. It really works your arms.
Good workout.
So what's that? That's just the salt you're putting on?
Yeah, seasoning.
So after you grind all this, you throw that in. Is that pepper?
Pepper.
Mm-hmm.
There's a measurement for it too.
Oh, proper measurement.
There's a portion, like you have to know how many pounds there is for how much pepper to put in.
So this is the second bit of pepper. On the ground cloves. Nutmeg. Nutmeg in there.
Yeah, you missed the part where Nona had squished the garlic.
Oh, we put garlic in here too?
And wine.
And wine?
Yeah, do you want to just show what you did with how you did the wine and how you did it?
I mix the wine,
Mm-hmm.
a garlic.
Yeah.
After
and a little.
pour over it,
Okay.
squeeze the wine.
Oh, I see. Okay.
The garlic is stuck away, I throw away after.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't put the garlic.
It's like garlic. The wine gets like a garlic flavor to it,
Mm-hmm.
and then it goes.
And then it goes into the sausage. Now you have to mix it all together after putting all the different spices and stuff in there. You gotta mix it all different ways, spread it out. Make sure you didn't wash your hands.
Haven't washed in 3 days.
Yeah, exactly. You want to get all that bacteria in there, definitely. So we're just throwing honey now onto the meat. And then we do mixing around. Yeah, keep going. No, how much you need to put in.
She already had put some already.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
They already had some put in.
You put a bunch of honey on. Now you gotta mix it in too. Pretty much how much ever you like, but
Yeah.
we put a container this big, which is roughly
About half a container.
Half the container.
half the container.
Mm-hmm.
And that's probably about like
In
500 milliliters.
In
Around,
40 pounds.
In 40 pounds.
yeah, and so around 500 milliliters in 400 pounds.
No, 40.
40 pounds. It's not 400, 40 pounds, sorry. So then you just want to cook it for a little bit to see the taste, right, Nora?
Yes, just for the taste.
To see if you have to add anything more before we put it into the containers, as you can see here. Casings put in vinegar
And garlic.
and garlic, and why is
like
that?
Cleansing. Cleans them.
It cleans the casings. Good. So this is the thing you have to attach to the end of the grinder so it can come out as a sausage, pretty much. Here's the casing. Just slip it over the end. As such. Kind of looks like something else.
Aspetta, io penso se si...
When you get the rubber on, then you want to string it all to the bottom there. And you'll see how it works as it is.
Oh, it's
Oh,
broken.
I got tear.
No, era così
It was
anche
torn.
quando che lo lavavo.
So you put the meat in there and start grinding. And this will usually be a little easier on the arms as it's already been grounded twice. You see the meat coming out, and slowly you have to start tugging at it, otherwise it might explode. And you want the casing still around the sausage. Then you get to the end of the casing, you want
Ok, vai.
to stop.
Qui l'ho fatto un po' male.
It's fine.
Mettiti un po' ok.
You just wrap it around like that, put it aside, and go move on to the next one.
Okay, one more quick one out of Nova Scotia. This is from the.
You gotta know how thick to
How
make.
thick?
You know what
So,
I mean?
I got a question. How do you store this?
What?
Freezer.
You store all this in the freezer before cooking it.
Yes.
And then, but before that, you're supposed to have a little poker that pokes holes in all this, correct?
Okay,
And what's
stop.
that for?
Is this okay, or am I leaving too much space?
Just don't go too much harder than that, it'll burst.
Yes, you do not want it to burst. So then why do you
don't
poke?
want- You don't, that's too.
Too, okay. So your mom knows how to do this.
So then why do you want to poke it?
So when I think it's when it's cooking, it won't burst, and it allows the juices to come out. Otherwise, it will kind of explode. Could it kind of
During cooking?
Yeah.
Put it away.
Before you put it in the freezer, when you poke it, it also allows the excess juices inside to
To
escape.
also?
And
See, I
allows
don't
it-
know.
Cause you need it to sort
Okay.
of, you need to sort of dry it a little bit.
Mm.
You know, it's almost like curing you need to let it cure for a day.
Your mom says it's